and welcome to my video where I read my comic to you, and this time I will be reading volume 3 of Israphaellia's journey, chapter 6, and if you haven't read the previous chapters I will put the link to them in the description. So yeah, this is like the cover of this volume, and this is the character survey. So, Xellia and Israphaellia tied, and then the host, was third place. And they're like saying, wow, thank you everybody. Yeah, I get to share first place with my friend. And the ghost's like, that was unexpected. And these are the comments. And guess what? Rainy came last again. And then here she's being like angry, and Saya's like, oh, I'm so happy that I got so many votes, thank you so much. Zareth deserved more votes. And then Zareth is like, competition again? And I'm 5th again? Well then Daisy is like, oh look, someone voted for me, I'm happy. Then the little girl is like, the one that was on the front cover of the second volume, is like, no comment available. And the glasses lady is like, how sweet of you kids to involve me in your game. Back to work I go. And then Rainy came last again. And the ghost is like, let's interview the second time loser. Again? Why? There are plenty of people here who don't show up for comments, and those who think that this is a game. This show is rigged. I am out. Slam. Not again. And yeah. So yeah, let's start this 6th chapter, Sunset and Tea. This is the little profile thingy for Xellia, and her age is 14. Hobbies being awesome, ability teleportation, equivalent exchange, and she likes adventures. She dislikes school and boring stuff. Another, she's smart and doesn't like being told what to do. Then Sunset and Tea. And that's basically the piece of paper that the lady gave them. This looks like the right place. It's closed. No wait, look! The lights are on the second floor. I guess that it won't hurt to try. Knock, knock, knock. Anyone there? Creak, creak, creak. Flash. Click. Hello girls, what do you want at this late hour? You were wondering if you were the mother of the girl who went missing a few years ago. Ah, yes. I'm glad to say that she was found not long after she went missing. Why do you ask? Oh, I was just looking for my parents and I saw the newspaper. I see. I wish you luck in finding your parents. In the meanwhile, you seem hungry, and I was just cooking dinner. Do you want to join us for dinner? That's okay. We don't want to impose. Oh no, be my guest. I have enough food for everybody. Besides, I'm used to making food for visitors. After all, I run a cafe. Well, okay, if you insist. Great. Follow me upstairs. My family is ready to have dinner. Then, Inopia, we have guests. Inopia, show them to the guest room after dinner. Well, hello, ask me if there's anything you need. I didn't know that we were having guests over today, Mom. Hi. Wow, you're good at cooking, even better than my cousins. I'm glad you like it. I own a cafe after all. It's late. How about your girls go to sleep soon? Follow me. I'll show you to your room. Click, flash. That's their room that they're gonna be staying over in. Enjoy your sleep. Slam. I bad stop bunk. Okay, shrug. I wonder how Israphaellia is doing. She's always so happy. It was a hard day for her. I'm sure that there are many more hard days to come. I wish I could accompany Israphaellia for her whole journey. And this is the end of this chapter. It was a pretty short chapter. And okay, I'll read this summary. Lately, some of the events of this comic were a bit confusing. This is why this chapter's extra is a summary of the story so far. Okay, so what happened in prologue chapter 1? Israphaellia is a 14-year-old girl who likes who lives in the forest with her two cousins, Nin and Rennie. Israphaellia has no memory of her past. All she remembers is living in the forest. One day she meets two kids who are skipping school, and when they go back to school, she comes with them. In chapter 2 and 3, at school, Israphaellia meets a girl named Israphaellia, and they instantly become friends. When she gets expelled, instead of returning home, she decides that she needs to find out about her past life. In chapters 4 and 5, the two friends come across a druid village. At the druid village, they search through old newspapers to find a clue. They find a newspaper about a girl who went missing a couple of years ago. Unfortunately, some parts had been censored and for privacy reasons, so they needed to find out the original article. They went to the mouse document storage facility where the uncensored articles are stored and convinced the lady working there to tell them the information. In chapter 6, Israphaellia and Israphaellia arrived at the cafe the girl's mom worked at. They find out that unfortunately the girl from the article is an Israphaellia. The mom lets Israphaellia and Israphaellia stay the night at their house. So yeah, next time I'll be reading chapter 7, Work. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this chapter. Like and comment and subscribe and stuff. And yeah, see you later. Bye! Hello and welcome to my video where I read my comic to you, and this time I will be reading volume 3 of Israphaellia's journey, chapter 6, and if you haven't read the previous chapters, I will put the link to them in the description. So yeah, this is like the cover of this volume, and this is the character survey. So, Israphaellia and Israphaellia tied, and then the host was third place. And they're like saying, wow, thank you everybody. Yeah, I get to share first place with my friend. And the ghost's like, that was unexpected. And these are the comments. And guess what? Rennie came last again. And then here she's being like angry. And Say's like, oh, I'm so happy that, my cousins. I'm glad you like it. I own a cafe after all. It's late. How about your girls go to sleep soon? Follow me. I'll show you to your room. Click, flash. That's their room that they're gonna be staying over in. Enjoy your sleep. Slam. I bad stop bank. Okay, shrug. I wonder how Israphaellia is doing. She's always so happy. It was a hard day for her. I'm sure that there are many more hard days to come. I wish I could accompany Israphaellia for her whole journey. And this is the end of this chapter. It was a pretty short chapter. And okay, I'll read this summary. Lately, some of the events of this comic were a bit confusing. This is why this chapter's extra is a summary of the story so far. Okay, so what happened in prologue chapter 1? Missing a few years ago. Ah, yes! I'm glad to say that she was found not long after she went missing. Why do you ask? Oh, I was just looking for my parents and I saw the newspaper. I see. I wish you luck in finding your parents. In the meanwhile, you seem hungry. and I was just cooking dinner. Do you want to join us for dinner? That's okay. We don't want to impose. Oh no, be my guest. I have enough food for everybody. Besides, I'm used to making food for visitors. After all, I run a cafe. Well, okay, if you insist. Great. Follow me upstairs. My family is ready to have dinner. Then, Inopia, we have guests. Inopia, show them to the guest room after dinner. Well, hello, ask me if there's anything you need. I didn't know that we were having guests over today, Mom. Hi. Wow, you're good at cooking. Even better than Nin, and I got so many votes. Thank you so much. Zareth deserved more votes. And then Zareth is like, competition again? And I'm 5th again? Well then Daisy is like, oh look, someone voted for me. I'm happy. Then the little girl is like, the one that was on the front cover of the 2nd volume is like, no comment available. And the glasses lady is like, how sweet of you kids to involve me in your game. Back to work I go. And then Rainy came last again. And the ghost is like, let's interview the 2nd time loser. Again? Why? There are plenty of people here who don't show up for comments and those who think that this is a game. This show is rigged. I am out. Slam. Not again. And yeah. So yeah, let's start this 6th chapter, Sunset and Tea. This is the little profile thingy for Xelia, and her age is 14. Hobbies being awesome, ability teleportation, equivalent exchange, and she likes adventures. She dislikes school and boring stuff. Another, she's smart and doesn't like being told what to do. And then Sunset and Tea. And that's basically the piece of paper that the lady gave them. This looks like the right place. It's closed. No wait, look! The lights are on the 2nd floor. I guess that it won't hurt to try. Knock, knock, knock. Anyone there? Creak, creak, creak. Flash. Click. Hello girls, what do you want at this late hour? You were wondering if you were the mother of the girl who